Today's review, by request of Schmoomin, is probably my favorite figure of the year. Transformers. Oh no! Oh no! That was not supposed to happen. Oh no, is he okay? He is. His wing fell off. Sorry about that. That was unexpected. It's Transformers Age of the Prime's Onyx Prime. He's okay. I fixed it. It's Age of the Prime's Onyx. That's what we're reviewing today, and he immediately fell. He's gonna fall again. Yeah, he is. Okay, there we go. This is my favorite figure of the year, so Onyx Prime. Accessories! So Onyx includes 3 accessories. He includes, hold on a sec. He includes a bow, a stick, and then the triptych mask, which is his ancient artifact. It's like 3 masks, like a totem pole kind of thing. And you can combine it with the stick to make a pretty cool spear. So he pretty much comes with a bow and a spear, and you can combine the 2 pieces. Where's the piece that combines them? Here, right? Huh? Oh, there it is. You can combine the 2 pieces to form a pretty cool bow and arrow accessory. I'll show poses with it, but I'm not gonna put it in his hand or anything right now. But those are his accessories. Articulation! So Onyx Prime is pretty posable, but a little weird in some places in this form. Hint, hint, wink, wink. His head is on a ball joint, so you can rotate it, but it kind of tilts when you rotate it. He's got a little bit of tilt, a lot of up, not much down, and the collar kind of gets in the way. His wings can move up a little bit. They can also move back if you'd rather a cleaner profile. They can also flare up if you'd like a bit more to him, but I like them down for this mode. His arms, they can rotate all the way around, but the wing gets in the way, but you can move it. Arms can go out that far, and then you can move the shoulder pad to get them out all the way. There's a bicep rotation, 90 degrees at the elbow, but the elbow's like ratcheted slightly. He does have wrist articulation, and his fingers can close and open. He does have a waist, but to access it, you have to lift up the butt flap and the hip skirt, and now you can rotate the waist. Legs can kick forward. They can kick back all the way. They can kick out. There's a thigh rotation. There's 90 degrees at the knee, and then another bend at the lower part of the leg to get some more digitigrade looks. No toe rotation or no toe movement, and a little bit of an ankle tilt. But the biggest issue with this figure is his hips are extremely loose on my copy. I think it's an issue with most copies. Aside from that, he's pretty much perfect when it comes to his articulation. Transformation! Now, like I alluded to, this is not his only mode. He's a triple changer. He's one of the guys, kind of like Sentinel Prime, my other favorite figure of the year. He's got 2 robot and then 1 alt mode. So to turn him into his other robot mode, it's not too complicated, but it's a pretty nice change. You're going to start by folding up his heels, because he doesn't really need them. You're going to bend his knees or his legs forward 1 click, and then his knee 1 click to get his legs into the proper position. Then you're going to want to bring his shoulder or his body here, and you're going to fold these pieces up, and then you're going to use these now exposed butterfly joints to bring both of the arms forwards, and then you can bring what was just body mass around and down, revealing them to actually be legs. Fix his arms up now, straighten them back out. Then you can untab his chest slightly. You're going to take the beast head back here, flip that up, and you are going to bring his whole body around like so, lock everything back into place, bring the beast head back down, bring the robot mode legs down, and then the new set front set of legs down. Lock the waist in place, because it's not really a waist anymore. And then finally flare open the wings. And now you have Onyx in his much cooler Centaur mode. This also isn't mandatory for the Centaur transformation, but if you want, you can take his head here and close that to make a different head for this mode. You can leave it open though. Typically I leave it open, but for this video, I'll shut it. Just because this is the full proper configuration, but typically I like to leave the head open. That's why I forgot to include that in the main transformation. But you can close the head and give him like a battle mask, which is, I mean, that's a pretty cool looking bird head. I like it. Articulation for this mode. So I'm only going to go over the new points of articulation in this mode, because a lot of it's the same. Like the back legs and the arms are mostly the same. His waist doesn't really work anymore, but he does have an ankle tilt now. Or not an ankle tilt, an ab crunch that goes this far. So that's cool. I kind of wish it locked in a bit nicer, but aside from that, it's nice. He does now have butterfly joints, due to those being unlocked by the legs flipping down. And then the new legs, they can rotate all the way around. They can go out. There's a thigh rotation. There's a knee bend all the way. And then this leg can also move forward, or this section, to get that more digitigrade look. And then the heels can move, or the hoofs can move. But no ankle tilt, which is a little disappointing on those legs. So he only really has it on the back legs. So yeah, that's his Centaur mode. Comparisons! Here's Onyx Prime next to Alchemist Prime, Prima Prime, and Megatronus Prime. Now, for the actual transformation, I'm going to show you how to convert him, and I'm going to show you his actual alt mode. But no, there are a bunch of fan configurations out there that make the alt mode a lot nicer and pretty much solve all my issues with it. So if you want fan modes for his alt mode, just look it up. There's a bunch. But we're just going to go with the stock configuration for this review, because I don't want to judge a figure based off fan modes. I want to judge a figure based off what we're getting when he releases. And we are going to be transforming him from Centaur mode because it's a bit easier. So what we're going to start with is we're going to fully compress the back legs now, or his robot mode legs, into basically scrunched up. We're also going to compress the Centaur mode legs. And then, if I remember how to do this correctly, we're going to bring down, yeah, we are. We're going to bring down the body again. We're going to put him back into his kind of robot mode body placement, like so. And then I'm going to fold the wings up for now. Then we are going to bring his headpiece into this pocket here. And then we're going to bring his chest ornament up to cover it. And then we're going to bring the beast head down to cover the rest of the head. And there's kind of most of it done already. He's a very weird animal. You're going to bring the arms forwards. You're going to open up the shoulder pad and then bend at the butterfly joint all the way so that the arms literally sit against the chest. And the shoulder pads will just stay exposed like that. Then you're going to rotate at the bicep, rotate at the wrist, open the hands all the way, and then just bend ever so slightly at the elbows to create his Chimera mode. And then you can take his bow here, you can compress it. You can take this butt flap, you're going to open that up, and you can plug the bow folded up into that spot. Sorry, it's a little stubborn. Let me do it off camera. Oh my gosh. It's not this stubborn usually to get in there. Okay, there we go. You can plug the tail in there, close it up, and now he's got his tail too. So there's his beast mode, which is a bit of a mess. It's got the same articulation in the legs. The only new articulation in this mode is the head of the beast mode, which is on a ball joint and a hinge, so you can really express it. It's got side-to-side movement, up and down, and you can open the mouth, so it's very expressive. He's kind of cute if you squint your eyes. So yeah, that's Onyx Prime's beast mode. Comparisons! Here is Onyx Prime next to Alchemist Prime, Prima Prime, and Megatronus Prime. That's right, it's time for the conclusion! Just buy this thing, even if you aren't getting the rest of the primes. This figure is awesome. There's so much fun and, like, things you can do with him. Though be warned, yeah, his hips are a little loose. I think I mentioned that earlier. Just, this figure's awesome. Get him. He's so good. So many different modes and configurations. I love this thing so much. It's figure of the year for me. I know Megatronus won, but it's mine. If you watched this whole video, you probably enjoyed the video, so you should show that by liking the video. I don't have comments yet for some reason, but when I do have comments, comment down below, and subscribe for more Transformers reviews. I have a review every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and a short every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you're interested, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in my next video.